Welcome back, Stoics. Today, we're going to completely change the way you look at modern dating advice. Forget about the games, manipulation, and endless drama. Stoicism offers a path to healthier, happier relationships, grounded in wisdom and self-respect. Get ready because the 9 Stoic rules we're about to explore can truly transform your love life in ways you never imagined. But before we dive into these transformative principles, I ask you, are you ready to challenge everything you've ever heard about relationships? What if I told you that the teachings of ancient philosophers could be the key to finding the peace and happiness you seek in your connections? Before we proceed with these powerful concepts, remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a like if you're excited to discover how Stoicism can transform your relationships. 1. Protect your past. Sharing every detail of your story, especially the difficult moments, is like leaving your vulnerabilities exposed to the world. Friedrich Nietzsche reminds us that past ideas can resurface and challenge us. So keep your past guarded, sharing only what's necessary. After all, your story is unique and personal, not a public exhibition. However, protecting your past isn't just about privacy. It's about preserving the integrity of your personal narrative. Every experience you've lived, every challenge you've overcome, has shaped who you are today. These experiences are precious and deserve to be treated with the respect they command. When you choose who to share certain parts of your past with, you're deciding who deserves to understand your journey more deeply. It's important to remember that not everyone is ready or worthy of knowing the most intimate details of your story. Preserving these memories means protecting the essence of what made you strong and resilient. At the same time, keeping these details close to your chest gives you power. The power to control your narrative and determine the course of your future interactions and relationships. Have you ever considered that certain parts of your story could have a lasting impact if shared indiscriminately? What you choose to reveal can alter how others perceive you, and even how you perceive yourself. 2. Face the fear of being alone. Aristotle said that knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Decisions based on fear, especially the fear of loneliness, can lead you away from the right path. Being alone doesn't mean being lonely. Use this time to reconnect with who you are. And when you decide to be with someone, make sure it's because that person truly adds something to your life, not because you fear being alone. Facing the fear of being alone is often a journey of self-discovery that can reveal more about us than any relationship ever could. We live in a culture that often values companionship as a sign of success or happiness, but true strength and self-sufficiency are born in solitude. When you learn to appreciate your own company, you're not just filling a void, but enriching yourself in a profound way. It's in this solitary space that you can explore your passions, develop skills, and grow independently. Additionally, by learning to be your own support, you become less susceptible to relationships based on need or emotional dependency. From this new perspective, any relationship you choose to enter will be based on complementarity, not need, which naturally promotes a healthier and more balanced union. 3. Manage your time wisely. Seneca stated that it's not that our lives are short, but rather that we waste much of our time. Don't let your time be consumed unproductively, overly focused on another person. Reclaim control of your time, because it's yours and no one else's. Use it in ways that promote your happiness, personal growth, and the satisfaction of your soul. Time management goes beyond just balancing your schedule between work and personal life. It's about recognizing the inherent value of each moment. Time is one of the most democratic resources. Everyone has the same amount in a day, but how we choose to use it determines the quality of our lives. By investing excessive time in another person, whether in relationships or efforts to please, you might be neglecting vital areas of your own development. Time spent on activities that don't contribute to your growth or happiness is time lost. Ask yourself, how much of your time are you dedicating to yourself? The time you spend cultivating your interests, learning new skills, or simply resting is an investment in your quality of life. Therefore, by managing your time wisely, you are, in fact, choosing where and how to invest the most valuable resource you have. Now, imagine what your life would be like if you had full control over your time. How would you use it to achieve your goals and live fully? Are you willing to reevaluate your priorities to maximize the use of this invaluable resource? 4. Celebrate your achievements. Epictetus reminds us that we shouldn't seek others' approval before admiring ourselves. Don't be so concerned with pleasing others that you forget your own victories. Every small achievement is a step forward that deserves to be celebrated. Building self-confidence comes from acknowledging your progress. Celebrating your achievements is an act of self-affirmation and recognition of your unique journey. Often we underestimate our accomplishments because they don't seem big enough compared to others. However, every personal victory, no matter how small it seems, is a milestone in your evolution. These moments not only deserve recognition, but celebration, as they are the fuel that drives your self-confidence and future motivations. By celebrating your achievements, you are also training your brain to focus on the positive things and progress you've made, rather than fixating on obstacles and failures. This creates a cycle of positivity and resilience, where each success becomes a solid foundation for the next. And remember, the celebration doesn't have to be grand. A simple internal acknowledgement or a small gesture of reward is enough to strengthen your sense of self-worth. Have you ever wondered how many victories you've let slip by unnoticed in your life because you were too focused on others? What would change in your life if you started recognizing and celebrating each small success along the way? 5. Protect your mental health. Sacrificing your mental health for someone else is like burning down your house to keep warm. It's self-destructive and doesn't make sense. Never compromise your mental health and happiness for others. Take control, defend your peace, and strengthen your mind. Don't let anyone steal your joy, because your happiness is a fundamental aspect of your well-being. Protecting your mental health is crucial not just for your happiness, but for your ability to fully engage with the world around you. Relationships, whether romantic, familial, or professional, can be sources of great stress if not managed carefully. This is particularly true when you find yourself constantly trying to please others at the expense of your own well-being. Setting clear boundaries and recognizing when it's time to step away from toxic situations are essential skills for maintaining your mental health. Additionally, cultivating daily practices that promote mental resilience, such as meditation, exercise, and self-care, is fundamental. Your mental health should be viewed as a priority, not an option. By making it a constant practice, you put yourself in a position of strength, capable of facing challenges without compromising your emotional stability. 6. Be true to yourself. Albert Camus warns us not to worry too much about others, echoing the Stoic philosophy of authenticity. Saying yes to things you don't enjoy is like wearing a mask that suffocates you. Learn to say no and live according to who you really are. Remember, you are the protagonist of your life, not a supporting character in someone else's story. Being true to yourself is a principle that goes to the core of what it means to live an authentic life. When you align with your own values, desires, and needs, you are creating a solid foundation for genuine happiness. However, the pressure to please others or conform to social expectations can be intense. This conformity often leads to resentment, loss of identity, and emotional burnout. True freedom comes from having the courage to be who you are, even if it means saying no to people or situations that don't resonate with your truth. Moreover, by being true to yourself, you not only benefit but also inspire others to do the same. The world needs more people living authentically because these are the people who truly make a difference. What would change in your life if you started saying no more often, being true to yourself? What would it be like to live in total alignment with your own values and desires, without worrying about what others think? 7. Don't sacrifice your path for others. Seneca observed that trying to be in many places at once is the same as being nowhere. Changing your life just to please someone else is like wearing shoes that are too tight, uncomfortable, and unnecessary. Every time you adjust to others' expectations, you distance yourself from your own path. Embrace your uniqueness and take pride in what makes you different. Walk confidently on your journey, as it should reflect your authentic aspirations. Not sacrificing your path for others is a lesson in standing firm in your own goals and dreams, even when it might mean displeasing or disappointing others. The temptation to mold yourself to others' expectations is strong, especially in intimate relationships or the workplace. However, by doing so, you compromise your own happiness and long-term well-being. It's important to remember that each person has a unique journey, and that trying to live according to someone else's expectations is a recipe for dissatisfaction. Instead, embrace your own aspirations and follow a path that resonates with who you truly are. This may require courage and determination, but it is essential for living a life you truly love and are proud of. 8. Prioritize relationships with friends and family. Plato compared people to different types of soil which can either help or hinder your growth. Distancing yourself from friends and family in pursuit of someone else's approval is a mistake. Value those who have always been by your side, as they form the foundation of your support system. Don't risk destroying this network. Strengthen the connections with those who have always supported you. Relationships with friends and family are often the pillars that sustain our lives, providing the emotional and spiritual foundation that helps us face daily challenges. However, it's easy to underestimate the value of these connections, especially when we're pursuing new relationships or focusing on personal achievements. Maintaining strong bonds with those who truly care about you is essential for long-lasting well-being. These relationships not only offer support in tough times, but also provide a sense of belonging and identity. It's important to remember that while romantic relationships may come and go, the bonds with friends and family tend to be more enduring and resilient. Investing time and energy in these connections is an investment in your own happiness and stability. 9. Avoid obsessive devotion. Marcus Aurelius warns us about the danger of becoming too fixated on someone, as it can destabilize our balance and blind us to our own worth. When we become obsessive, we end up orbiting around another person, losing sight of our own dreams. Take back control of your life, stop living in someone else's shadow, and start shining on your own. Your life is unique, and you deserve to be the main star in your own story. Avoiding obsessive devotion is essential to maintaining a clear and balanced view of yourself and the world around you. When we become excessively focused on another person, we risk losing our own identity and value. This can lead to a cycle of emotional dependency, where your happiness and self-esteem become tied to that person's behavior or approval. The key to avoiding this trap is to cultivate a rich and fulfilling life where you are the center of your own existence. This doesn't mean being selfish, but rather maintaining a healthy sense of self-worth and independence. By living your life with purpose and passion, you not only avoid obsession but also become more attractive to others, as you radiate confidence and self-sufficiency. What if these Stoic principles were the key to the balance you've always sought? By applying these timeless ideas, may you build connections based on understanding, respect, and mutual growth. If you enjoyed this reflection on Stoicism and relationships, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that enriches the mind and nourishes the soul. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Until next time, stay wise, stay stoic, and stay strong on your journey toward a life full of purpose and tranquility.